They're going to be very nice, and we'll see what happens. But ultimately, they have to make a deal. 145% is very high, and it won't be that high. I think we'll make a deal with China.
Trump on his hopes for a trade deal with China. Our China correspondent Min Min Lo joins us now from Hong Kong. I mean, Min Min, what does being very nice with China even mean? Where are we in these negotiations?
Yeah, so reporters actually asked President Trump, will he play hardball with China? And he said no. And this is really an interesting turn of the narrative here. President Trump saying that the final tariffs for China will be quite far away from, well, will not be near to the 145% tariff so far, but it won't be zero as well. He says China will be very happy with the final deal, but they have to make the deal. And then he said if China doesn't, then the US will set the deal. So certainly the window for that potential deal seems to be opening up just a little bit wider. And this comes as Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, also said in a closed-door investment summit hosted by JP Morgan Chase that this standoff between US and China is not sustainable. And he said both sides will have to find a way to de-escalate. And the timing, he said, is going to be in the very near future. Although he cautioned that any sort of big, comprehensive deal is going to take a long time, possibly 2 to 3 years to iron out. And he continued to reiterate the contention that China is favoring its own manufacturing at US expense. So any deal will have to rebalance trade and bring manufacturing back to the US. But again, look, President Trump has been known to eat his own words. We look at what he had said about Jay Powell recently. So it's really hard to discern sometimes whether it's just a throwaway comment to shore up markets, or is this really a shift in his stance and his openness to strike a deal with China?